All right, welcome to an ETS15 one-on-one. My name is Christine and I'm with Zpryme, and we're excited to have Brett here from ViaSat. So thanks for joining us, Brett.
Thanks, Christine.
All right, so what's going on at ViaSat? What are some interesting things that have been happening there?
Oh man, ViaSat, we've been doing so many interesting things. You know, we've been around about 30 years and we have a long history of working with the government, the military, and now really transitioning that expertise and that mission assurance expertise in both communication systems and security systems, cybersecurity predominantly, and bringing that really to the electric utility industry and critical infrastructure in general. So I think we bring a particular perspective to that, really a holistic systems-driven perspective to that, and not just about security or just about communications, but really about trying to be able to deliver the capabilities and the value sets that utilities and critical infrastructure owners and operators are trying to deliver to their own operations and then to the market at large and really their customers. And we really view our position in the market as somebody that can fundamentally help enable those capabilities to come to life.
Yeah, no, I mean, security, it's such a huge topic, but it's a topic that doesn't, get covered enough. Just, concerns around sharing security and all these different issues. So, how do you get that conversation to move forward and really get the industry to understand what's going on?
So I think one of the big challenges about security in general, Christine, is that most people don't really understand it. They don't know what it means. They can't really see it or touch it or kick it or know what that thing security really is, because they hear about it. Protect your passwords. Do things like that. In a work environment, do we have good general network security hygiene? Do we have firewalls and I'm allowed to do this? Don't stick a USB drive that you don't know where it came from into your computer. Things like that. I think one of the biggest challenges, quite honestly, is that even from the board level down, is that people have responsibility and stewardship over what their organizations are doing with respect to security, yet they don't fully understand what it means. So one of the things that I like to talk about that we try to deliver is something we call security you can see. So beyond just saying, I'm doing security stuff, that no, we actually give you a way to visually see that the security is in place and that the elements of your network are trustworthy and therefore enabling a better understanding of what security is.
Yeah. So, what do you see as being some of the biggest challenges and opportunities around security in the next couple of years?
Oh, well, there are really so many. I think one of the biggest challenges in security is there are a lot of wonderful providers and vendors out there that offer pretty unique and interesting solutions that secure one element or another piece, but I consider them largely point solutions. I put one specific device in one specific place to solve one specific problem. I think probably the biggest opportunity and biggest challenge for the utility industry as a whole is thinking of security in two ways. One is it's really a comprehensive, holistic, interdisciplinary team sport that they have to get used to doing.
Team sport,
and then the second thing is that you're never done with security. And I don't say that to try to scare people or make them feel uncomfortable, but what's important about that is the bad guys out there, they never stop. And so the things that you do today to provide security, when you think about an organization's technology roadmap or systems roadmap for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road, all the investments that companies are making every day in their infrastructure, well, the systems that support the functioning of those investments, they're going to need to be secured, and the technology you buy 5 years from now will be different than the technology that exists today. And so therefore, by definition, the security requirements will evolve, and your organization will evolve in support of that.
So, I mean, like you said, it's an ongoing process. How do you keep people motivated and engaged in that if it's something that, it's always ongoing?
That's a big challenge. And fortunately for the utility industry and critical infrastructure, we have not yet had a truly crippling sort of cybersecurity event.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, we won't have a massive one.
Mm-hmm.
But the threats and the vulnerabilities exist. There was an article in the USA Today just yesterday about, the vulnerability of the electric power grid and things like that.
Yeah.
So I think companies, I think you risk kind of getting a little bit of exhaustion,
Mm-hmm.
right? Oh my God, I'm going to be on this treadmill forever.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to have certain victories, and as the metrics evolve, right, those things are things that people can rally around.
Yeah.
And then I think the other thing that is really important is utility companies of all sizes are measured on reliability metrics as well as resiliency metrics,
Mm-hmm.
and their regulators require them to report those. I think we try to communicate security in their terms that they understand.
Yeah.
And so if we can help them improve reliability and resiliency, which in our terminology and the way we talk about it is, this is a mission assurance exercise.
Mm-hmm.
So mission assurance is, let's keep the lights on, and when the lights do go out, let's get them back on as quickly as we can. And those are things that people can really rally around.
Yeah. Well, that's great advice. Thanks for joining us, Brett. We
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.